Stacy's Kitchen is brought to you by Persad's The Food King Supermarket and Chatak Quality Food Products.
Welcome to Stacy's Kitchen, and on today's episode it's all about the kids. So today I'm going to be making a fluffy pancake filled with peanut butter and jelly, some creamy fluffy eggs, and homemade kids pizza. So guys, you know what time it is. Let's head on down to Persad's The Food King Supermarket, where we will be getting all these wonderful ingredients we will be using today. So come on, let's go. Okay guys, so let's get started with our breakfast menu. No better way to start the day than with breakfast, and kids love pancakes, but this is going to be something a bit different. So I'm gonna get my pancake mix. All right, so we're gonna get our peanut butter and jelly to infuse into our pancake mix. So I'm gonna get one of the Smuckers, and I'm just gonna get a small container of peanut butter. Let me see. I'm just gonna get one of these right here. Guys, this is $10.99. This is a really, really good price. So I'm gonna get a carton of large eggs. These seem to be really nice, and I love the way they have everything laid out for me already. I also will be doing some little mini pizzas, so I'm gonna get some pepperoni. Kids love pepperoni, so I'm going to get some pepperoni slices as well. So let me come over here. This looks good. Okay, so I'm just gonna get a couple of these Chatak spices to add to our ingredients. All right, so I'm gonna get a little bit of black pepper, and I'm gonna use paprika because it's not as spicy. It's sweet, yes, it has a bit of spice, and some kids like spice. So instead of using flour, I am going to use sliced bread. So we don't have to do all that kneading and stuff, and it's kids. They love sandwich loaf. And I'm gonna keep it a little bit healthy. So I'm gonna use one of these regular loaf of bread.
Welcome to the Chatak Kitchen, where it's tastier and spicier. For even more taste, cook with Chatak's Amchar Masala, saffron, ground jeera and black pepper. Mix in Chatak's mild, spicy or Madras curry. Get a burst of excitement with a mango amchar, pomsade and mango kuchila, lime and pepper chunks, West Indian hot sauce and lime pepper sauce. Plus, Chatak's tamarind and mango chutneys are perfect with kalori and sahina. So make your kitchen a Chatak kitchen. Chatak's fruit products, bringing good taste to life.
Okay guys, so first I'm going to start with my pancake mix. And guys, it's store-bought, so it's a lot easier to work with. So I'm just going to empty that there. And to this mix, I am going to add 3 eggs. All right, so we're going to go in with 3 eggs in that. All right, so I'm going to put this to my mixture. I'm going to add 2 cups of water to this. So we're going to start with 2 cups of water. And also I'm going to add 1 cup of milk. So this is my take on peanut butter and jelly pancakes. Kids love these things. All right, so I'm gonna just come in here with my mixer. I'm gonna start mixing. All right, so I'm checking for the consistency. All right, so as we can see, need probably just a little bit of water again. Probably just like a cup of water again. The entire recipe will be placed on the show. I'm going to add 1 cup of milk again to this. All right, because we want our peanut butter and jelly to be fluffy. Guys, this can also be used as a dessert. All right, so just a few more things. So I am going to put 1/4 cup of sugar. You know it's kids, so it have to be sweet. I'm going to put just I will say a teaspoon of salt to that. And also, I'm just going to put a touch of this Chatak ginger powder. Alright guys, so our batter is looking nice and fluffy here. Smells awesome as well. Alright, and I'm just going to go in with a bit of almond essence. A teaspoon. But like I said, the recipe will be shown on the screen when the show is being aired. So just call us if you have any questions. The number is there. All right, so we have our nice thick batter there. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna spray my dish. I already have my oven heating on 350. All right, so I'm gonna pour this batter into my baking dish. Like so. All right, so you see that? All right, so time for the grand finale. So we have our peanut butter and our jelly, and I love me some Smucker's grape jelly. So you could use whichever one you like. All right, let me get a spoon. All right, so I'm just gonna put some little drops So guys, this is gonna melt nicely into our batter. All right, so you're gonna just place that there. How yummy is that? All right, so now I'm just gonna try to swirl this around in here like this. And as I said, you can add more jelly or more peanut butter if you want. So now I'm gonna place this in the oven on 350 degrees, and it's gonna bake for about 30 minutes. But as you know, we always have to, test with our little toothpick, our fork, make sure it comes out nice and clean. Okay guys, now it's time for our fluffy eggs, and kids love eggs, but they love them fluffy. So I'm gonna blend it up with my hand mixer again, just a bit, and to that I'm gonna add a half of a cup of milk. Now if you're using 6 to 8 eggs, you can use a whole cup of milk. So I'm gonna put a bit of salt. I'm going to use a bit of this Chatak ground pepper for a little kick. Kids nowadays love black pepper and stuff like that. And a little bit of paprika, this Chatak paprika, for a little sweet and also spicy. But everything will be stated in the recipe, step by step. Please try it and let us know. Christmas holidays is coming up soon, so I'll be having a couple kids over. I'm gonna go in with some butter in my heated pan. And as I say guys, about 4 tablespoons of butter. All right, so that is gonna heat up there. One of the keys to fluffy eggs is you have to pay attention to it, and you have to keep stirring it. But paprika gives a lovely flavor to eggs, and Chatak paprika is really nice. And now I'm gonna add my eggs to the butter that has been melting in the pan. Ooh, looks lovely already. All right guys, so I'm gonna give this a stir. You can put it on medium heat. And guys, don't forget, we got all these wonderful ingredients from Persad's The Food King supermarket. The prices are amazing there, trust me. All right, so I'm just letting the butter melt into the eggs. And I'm just gonna leave it here. It's on medium heat. All right, so our eggs are starting to firm up, as we say. Ooh, look how nice and fluffy that looks. Alright, so it's starting to come together really, really nice and fluffy there. Guys, look at that. Fluffy, fluffy eggs. Butter is very important when we're doing fluffy eggs. More butter and less milk. I can't wait for you guys to try these recipes. I know some people have been trying them, and they told me personally that the recipes are very simple and easy to follow. All right, so guys, we're just gonna let this cook up here for maybe just 2 minutes, so some of the butter could just dry up a bit.
Welcome to the Chatak Kitchen, where it's tastier and spicier. For even more taste, cook with Chatak's Amchar Masala, saffron, ground jeera and black pepper. Mix in Chatak's mild, spicy or Madras curry. Get a burst of excitement with a mango amchar, pomsade and mango kuchila, lime and pepper chunks, West Indian hot sauce and lime pepper sauce. Plus, Chatak's tamarind and mango chutneys are perfect with kalori and sahina. So make your kitchen a Chatak kitchen. Chatak's fruit products, bringing good taste to life.
Okay guys, so to top this off, I'm going to sprinkle a bit of Parmesan cheese. And who doesn't like Parmesan cheese on scrambled eggs? Perfection. Alright, so we're going to toss this up, and guys, these eggs are ready for consuming. So I'm going to check my peanut butter and jelly pancake bake here. But as you can see, it's still a bit sticky. So this is how we know. So it's coming up to the top. So then eventually it will rise a little more, and all of this we will not see it anymore. So I would say this will take about, I would say 15 minutes at the most. Alright, so I'm going to put it back in for another 15 minutes. But I just wanted you to know how to check to see if it's ready, because it may look ready on the outside, but when you dig in, it's still a bit moist on the inside. So we have our pancake bacon, we have our eggs done, and now we are going to start our mini pizzas. So I'm using whole wheat bread, but I am going to leave the ends on to give it some stability. I have a little ingredient here that maybe most people are not accustomed to. So this mixture, I have some mayo, some tomato paste, and some diced tomatoes that I blended up myself. So this is going to be our base. And to that, I added some of the Chatak chili powder, the paprika, and also the ground black pepper. All right, so I am going to put my base. And trust me, the kids are going to love this. I'm not sure if you ever saw this recipe before, but this base is absolutely wonderful. All right, so again, I have some tomato paste, some mayo, some of my homemade diced tomatoes, and the Chatak chili powder, black pepper, and the paprika. All right, so I'm just gonna do it a little bit different here. So I'm gonna add some cheese onto each one. But I'm just going to do a different version, you know, so you could try it in different ways. All right, so you know, pepperoni is a kid's favorite. All right, so I'm going to do some with pepperoni. Ooh, how beautiful is that? And now, so there are kids who are vegetarians, so I'm going to do some tomatoes and pineapple and a little hint of jalapeno. I'm going to put some pineapple. So this is tomatoes with pineapple and jalapeno. All right, we could put some veggies on some of these too. Also, we can put a little bit of onions. So I have some onions already diced up here in my little seasoning bowls. All right, so it's just a little different version for the ones who don't like any vegetables. So before I add more cheese, I'm going to put a bit of the Chatak's oregano. What is pizza without oregano? And we're going to put some of the Chatak parsley. All right, I'm not going to add too much salt to this because the pepperoni has salt and I did put some salt as well. All right, so now I'm gonna just cover up these guys with some more cheese. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of the sauce over it. I don't wanna overpower it because, you know, some kids, they would like to add their little ketchup and whatever else after. All right. Lovely. You need to try this sauce, guys. It is amazing. And it will be on the show. The full recipe, the WhatsApp number is there. Please let us know when you do try it. All right, so here's what we're gonna stick this in. Same like 350 degrees for, I would say, about 10 minutes. Yeah, until everything is nice and melty. And there we have it, our pizza. So let me go and check my pancake bake again. Okay guys, so our mini pizzas are ready. Ooh, how yummy is that? It looks amazing. Well, you know I love my Parmesan cheese to top off everything. So I'm just gonna put a sprinkle of Parmesan cheese on each. And voila, there we have it. Our mini pizzas. The kids are going to love these, trust me. They are. Alright guys, so we must make a drink to go with this breakfast. And we all know kids love chocolate. Alright, so I'm using the marshmallow mix. So to that mix, I am going to add some water to break down the chocolate a bit. And I'm just going to beat it up like so. Alright. Alright, so I'm just gonna set this aside. So, I mean, I know not many of you may have one of these milk foamers, they call them. But it's always nice to have one of these. You can use like a normal blender if you want to get some foam in your milk. Alright, so I'm just gonna foam this up a bit. Right, so you see it's nice. The milk is actually nice and thick. But I'm just being all fancy here. All right, so I'm just gonna put some chocolate syrup into my glass. You know, these kiddies love these fancy things. All right, so now I'm gonna pour some of the chocolate milk into here, like so. And I'm gonna pour some of my milk like that. Ooh, yummy. And then we're gonna put the remaining of the chocolate milk, if all of this can fit in here. Ooh, like that. How lovely is that? And just to top this off, I'm gonna put some whipped cream. All right. So guys, our peanut butter and jelly pancake cake bake is ready. All right, so I'm just gonna drizzle this with a bit of pancake syrup. And of course, we have to wait for this to cool before we cut it. Okay guys, so we have come to the end of the kids breakfast episode, and so now it's time to taste. All right, so I'm going in here with my pancake bake with my peanut butter and jelly infused. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, so I'm gonna put some more pancake syrup on this. The kids are gonna love this, trust me. Get some of that peanut butter on there. Nice and soft on the inside and crunchy on the outside. All right, so let me try the eggs. Just perfect. So I'm going to try a slice of this pizza. You know what? Let me use my hands. Okay guys, this is amazing. I want you to try that mayo and tomato paste sauce. It is amazing. The kids are going to, I don't know, they're going to go crazy. This is so good. And guys, you can cut the pancake a bit smaller than this. I just, cut it like this, but small blocks are, well, better for kids because it's a lot. Oh, let me not forget. This is delicious. It actually tastes healthy. All right. Okay, so guys, we have come to the end of this episode. Thanks to Persad's The Food King Supermarket for all their wonderful ingredients, and also Chatak for all their lovely herbs and spices. Please check us out next Monday for a brand new episode of Stacy's Kitchen on the #1 channel, ACTN The Voice.